Hello, everybody. Welcome to our basic essential oil class, or AKA Essential Oils 101, right? When I post my invitations on Instagram, that's usually what it says. So I'm so happy that you have decided to spend this time with us. You are going to learn a lot. So my name is Ma Puana. I live in California and I teach basic essential oil classes once a week for anybody in my community, on my team, so that we can learn how to improve our health. I am a wife, a mother, a caretaker to my senior citizen mom in my home. And I also serve my community outside my home as a medical massage therapist at a chiropractor's office, a certified labor doula, which is someone who helps another woman have a baby, and a Doterra wellness advocate. So you can say Doterra essential oils and supplements are like the product line that I use in my other two businesses to help people create a healthy lifestyle. And these oils and products have changed my life and improved our health so much that I just decided to add it to my list of businesses because it was a natural fit. So I absolutely love sharing this information. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so we could jump right into essential oils made easy. Okay. And then I'm going to shrink a couple of other little boxes there. So I want to remind you to use the chat feature. Okay. If you have any questions, please drop them there. We have other professionals on who could possibly answer those questions. And then we'll circle back around at the very end to see if there's anything that I can cover there. But again, this is essential oils made easy. Okay. Hold on just a second. We're gonna slideshow screen. There you go. And now it's gonna work. So the goal of this class is to empower you. I hope you agree with this saying. The more knowledge you have, the more choices you have, the more empowered you feel, right? So we're going to learn 3 cool things about oils, 3 ways to use them, and then how to get them in your home, okay? So the first cool thing about essential oils, and I'm only talking about Doterra because they are the best on the market. You may have some from other places, other companies, and that is fine. But Doterra is the best in the market because they have actually set standard industries, the industry standard. Our oils are 100% safe and natural. They are very potent, so you only need 1 to 2 drops at a time. They are simply extracts from plants. Okay, so some of our oils come from the fruit or the leaf or the bark, maybe even the root. This is the standard, that 3rd bullet point there. This is the standard that Doterra has set for this industry. We call our oils certified pure, tested grade. That's what makes them different. We run, I think, about 54 different tests on our essential oils so that we can make sure that they are going to be therapeutic and beneficial for everyone. Now, on this slide, we're going to highlight peppermint essential oil, which should be in every home because one oil can cover a ton of health concerns. You could use it aromatically, topically, and internally, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. But peppermint can energize you. Who doesn't need that right off the bat, right? It can promote clear breathing. Many people use it for allergies. It cools the body. So think all things temperature related, whether it be hot flashes, if you're in that period of life like I am, or if you have children who suffer from occasional fevers. All you do is put a little bit of peppermint on their spine and their fever will go down within 20 to 30 minutes. You could eliminate many over-the-counter drugs with this one particular oil. It also is used to relieve head tension. So some of us here use it for headaches. So you could use one oil for many different things. That's why our oils are considered 100% safe. The second cool thing about doTERRA essential oils is that they are effective. And why do we say that? Because essential oils can pass through the cell membrane. And so they address the root cause of health concerns. Our healthcare industry today only manages symptoms, but they don't actually help the body come into balance and address root causes. And so oftentimes people find the combination of modern medicine with essential oils to be very beneficial. So essential oils permeate the cell membrane. So think about cellular health. Every time you use a doTERRA essential oils, you are addressing cellular health. You're helping them to function at an optimal level. You're helping them to remember why they were created. Or sometimes you're helping them to die off so that new ones can be created. If you look at that picture there of a cell, you'll see that purple blob on the outside, right? Well, that represents bacteria. So bacteria lies on the outside of your cells, and that is precisely why antibiotics are effective. But when a doctor prescribes an antibiotic for a viral infection, which lies on the inside of a cell, the medication is not effective. However, now that you know essential oils can permeate the cell membrane, you do have some kind of tool to help you address a viral infection, because essential oils, again, permeate the cell membrane. I hope that makes sense. So here on this slide, we are going to highlight our oil On Guard. So just think about that name, On Guard, right? It is also known as our protective blend because it helps boost your immune system. It helps your immune system become stronger. So it is an everyday oil that we recommend putting on the bottom of your feet before you go to sleep so that it boosts your immune system. You can use it all three ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. It helps soothe an irritated throat. You could use it for cleaning your home and your hands. And on our website, source2u.com, you can find information about how effective On Guard is. On Guard is used in medical clinics all across the country to cut down on germs in the air. And so I really, really love this oil. It's a mixture, so it's a blend, right? It has eucalyptus, rosemary, wild orange, cinnamon, and a couple of other oils in it. It not only smells good, tastes good, but it's very, very soothing to the nerves. So the third cool thing about doTERRA essential oils is that they are affordable. So our healthcare industry today is a 6.5, probably even bigger than that, because these slides are a couple years old, $1 trillion industry. And are we any healthier? No, most people would agree with that, right? We spend a lot of money on trying to stay healthy. And many people feel like it's a losing battle. But not when you're in this community of people, because there's always hope when you have doTERRA essential oils in your home. So our oils can be estimated down to pennies per dose. We do have a cost list of every single oil and how much per drop it costs. And so I love making that available to people if they want to know. You can save money with these essential oils in your home. At the end of the year, you could look back and say, wow, I didn't have to go to the doctor for this because I had On Guard. Or I didn't have to go to the doctor for this because I used peppermint. There's been many times when my family has been able to save money and skip a doctor's appointment because we knew how to handle it with our essential oils and supplements. So here we highlight a very familiar oil, lavender. You'll notice you could use it all three ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. Does anybody here have a success story with this one oil? Feel free to unmute yourself and share.
I just recently did with my aunt. She had bed sores and she had a sore spot on her ear that she kept picking. So I just mixed lavender with some coconut oil and I kept it on the bed sores. And then I mixed a little helichrysum and they just started drying up immediately.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Mentha. That's precious that it was able to help your aunt in her condition. Lavender is good for all types of things, right? There are natural analgesic properties, so it could be used for pain management. It could be used for allergies. I've used it to stop a bloody nose just by putting it over the bridge of my nose. But it is used for all things calming. And so once the body is calm, you can then start to heal, right? It's great for all things skin. So think sunburn or any type of kitchen burn. Say you pulled something out of the oven and you burned yourself. Usually that's the first thing I go to is lavender. This morning I did some waxing of my eyebrows and I had lavender there and I just put a little bit over my eyebrow to help soothe the skin. So lavender is definitely one of those oils that belongs in every household. So the three cool things about essential oils are that they, Mentha, I think you need to mute yourself, sweetheart.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Doterra essential oils are safe, they are effective, and they are affordable. Okay. So now we're going to move into three cool ways to use doTERRA oils. Once you have them in your home, please, that's the last thing we want is for you to just let them sit there. You need to open those bottles and use them. Okay. So we're going to let Jennifer Davis take over now and talk about the three cool ways to use them. Jennifer, take it away.
Awesome. Hey, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
So the first way to use essential oils is aromatically, which we've been doing, just smelling right out of the bottle. So right above the bridge of your nose is your olfactory nerve. So when we inhale the natural compounds found in essential oils, they hit our olfactory nerve, which sends signals to our limbic system in our brain, and in which turn sends signals to the rest of the body. And this can happen in as little as 30 seconds. So if you guys have an oil, you might want to just take it and smell it. A few ways that we can use aromatic use is just to inhale it right out of the bottle. We can put a drop in the palms of our hands, inhale it that way. We can spray it into the air, wear it as a perfume, or we can diffuse it. I personally have my diffuser going all day. I love it. It uplifts my mood. It cleanses the air. Love aromatic use. If anybody has an aromatic use of essential oils they'd like to share, feel free to put it in the chat or unmute yourself and let us know.
Hey, Jennifer.
Yes.
I have to have a diffuser in my car, even if I'm running like, short errands. I feel today I was looking at the diffuser and I'm like, okay, this is like a serious addiction. I need a diffuser going everywhere.
Yes, it's the fastest way to access the brain too and gets in the body. It's amazing. I
It's
have
just
my,
that I have road rage, so it helps me.
I don't have one in my car. I should probably put one in my car. So that was the first way to use essential oils was aromatically. It opens the airways, cleanses the air, really affects our mood. The second way to use essential oils is topically, and this means we can apply it directly to the skin. Now, for babies, the little ones, elderly people, or people with sensitive skin, will want to dilute the oil with fractionated coconut oil. This does not take away the effectiveness, it just slows down the absorption rate so we don't feel that tingly sensation. So you can localize it on the body. I love to put it on pulse points on my wrist, over my heart, back of my ears. Also, like using, for example, using deep blue after a tough workout, you can apply it to the muscles to soothe any sore muscles. I also had an instance where I burned my hand on a skillet and I applied lavender and it literally healed it within like a couple of days. So any bug bites, burns, bee stings, anything like that, you can just use the oils on it. Acne is a really good one as well. So that was the second way to use oils was topically. The third way to use essential oils is internally, and this is virtually unheard of outside of doTERRA. So just like Mapuana talked about was the CPTG standard means that these oils are medicinal grade. So that means they are safe for us to ingest. So we can put a few drops under our tongue, in our mouth, we can add it to our water. And if we don't like the taste, we can put it in a veggie capsule, make our own little concoction and take it internally. And doTERRA has a lot of already pre-made supplements that we can take internally. If we don't like the taste, we can take it that way. So taking it internally it's a unique and powerful delivery system to hit every system in our body. I love taking essential oils internally. One oil I take every day internally is lemon. I squeeze a lemon in my water, boiling hot water, and then I let it cool. And then I put a few drops of lemon essential oil in there. And I just love it because it cleanses the body, really detox. A lot of different ways that we can use essential oils internally if we're trying to target digestion or weight loss, colds, flus, all of that. So that was the third way to use essential oils is internally. So now we have the three ways, which is aromatically, topically, and internally. So all of our bodies respond to the oils differently. And I've noticed if one way isn't working, you're going to have to switch it and try a different way. Like if aromatic use isn't working, let's try it internally, right? So you want to like play around with it and experience with the oils and see what works best for you and your body. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jennifer. That was good. I'm a little stuck on what you last said. I love how you brought that up because oftentimes you're right. If an oil doesn't work aromatically, perhaps you can try it using it topically and internally. And like you said, everybody's body is different. For me personally, I'm a hardcore oil user, right? So a lot of times I'll use it all three ways at the same time. Like I'll put some in my mouth, I'll smell it, and then I'll put some on my body, right? So aromatically, topically, and internally are basically the ways that we use our oils often throughout the day, not just once, but at least 2 to 3 times throughout the day. So thank you so much for that explanation, Jennifer. You did a great job. Now we're going to move into some specific oils. Okay, wild orange. Lauren, would you mind unmuting yourself and letting us know how you felt when you smelt your wild orange that I mailed out to you?
Let me smell it again. Felt great. Felt good. Like revived, alive, and feels good.
Awesome. Revived and alive. I love that. Wild orange is such a simple oil, right? You could use it all three ways: aromatically, topically, put a little bit right on your pulse points, right? And you could even put some in water to help detox.
Really?
Wild orange is a happy oil, and so it does address our emotions. If we're suffering with a lot of stress, break out those citrus oils. They can change our mood quickly. Remember, Jennifer explained how it hits that olfactory bulb and affects your brain and our limbic system. So wild orange is energizing, invigorating, and uplifting to the mood. So pretty powerful essential oil. Next, we're going to talk about Breathe, which was my gateway oil to doTERRA because I have suffered from respiratory issues my whole life. Out of 4 children in my family, I was the only one that had asthma. So when I was a child, I was taken to the hospital many times. I have vivid memories of my mother trugging all 4 children to the hospital so that I could get a prednisone shot because I couldn't breathe. And my brothers and sisters would just sit there and watch me because they knew what was going on, right? Well, as I grew older, I wanted to eliminate the medications that I was on and move into more natural health care. And so I started editing my diet. My mother took me to an acupuncturist, a chiropractor. We did specific exercises, breathing exercises to help my lungs. And then a girlfriend said, try Breathe. And she said, just put 2 drops in your hand. She gave me a little sample and only had about 20 drops in this little teeny bottle. And she said, lay one hand flat and the other one cupped and then suck it in. So you're making your own natural inhaler, right? You could also put your nose in it and just breathe and then rub the rest on your chest. Well, what does this one oil do? It helps maintain feelings of clear airways. It promotes feelings of clear breathing both day and night. And so it helped me to eliminate 3 different types of inhalers that I carried around for years: albuterol, Pulmicort, and Advair. I no longer carry those. I depend on my oils, and my body is functioning better now in my 50s than it was in my 20s. So I absolutely love, love, love this oil. So oils work on a physical level, but they also work on an emotional level. And so that was another transition for me. When I started breathing better, I started emotionally feeling capable of handling more, if that makes sense. Next oil is Deep Blue. Notice you can only use this particular oil 2 ways, okay? So there are a few oils that doTERRA makes that you're not supposed to take internally. This oil is my favorite oil in my massage therapy practice because it helps with achy muscles and joints. You could use it for any type of head tension, post-recovery repair, any type of muscle, joint, tendon pain, ligament pain. Deep Blue is going to be your first oil that you want to go to. It also comes in a lotion form, which Jennifer showed you, the Deep Blue lotion. It comes in a Deep Blue stick with another oil attached to it, but Deep Blue is just wonderful. So if you know of anybody who has muscle aches and joint pain, we've got an oil for that. Digest Zen. Okay. Does anybody here want to talk about Digest Zen for a second? Who wants to take Digest Zen? Viana, I see you raise your hand.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, digestion has been a miracle for my whole family, especially my husband. My husband has always had digestive issues and he just bad. Well, one time we had a situation where he ate this meal that did not look good, and I warned him, and it really affected him very badly. And I remembered digestion. So I grabbed the oil, I rubbed it on his tummy. I actually made him open his mouth, and I dropped about 2 drops under his tongue. And he was so bad. He was like shivering. It was like he got poisoned or something. It was crazy. And so then I left him alone. I turned off the light. I walked away, said, oh, he's going to go to sleep. He woke up, and he's like in 45 minutes, he woke up and he said, I feel like nothing. I did not experience what I just experienced. And I even looked at him, because don't tell him this, but he's a big crybaby. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So I love digestion. Digestion is in our home. We actually have about 4 bottles, because they're always getting lost in the mix between all of us.
You're so cute. Thank you for sharing that experience, Viana. Digest Zen is a very powerful oil. So I want you to think of the continuum of digestive issues, right? Everything from diarrhea to constipation, irritable bowel syndrome to GERD, heartburn, anything that has to do with digestion, this one oil can help you with. It works in seconds. It can relieve an upset stomach in babies, even newborns who are suffering with colic, or senior citizens who have a hard time digesting spicy foods or heavy carbohydrates. It's great for morning sickness, motion sickness, occasional nausea, and I never leave home without it. Although I do not claim to have digestive issues, whenever they come about for me, I turn to Digest Zen, and it always helps. And so Digest Zen can replace over-the-counter drugs like Tums, Pepto-Bismol, and any other kind of product that you can buy. I promise you, Digest Zen will do your family good. Okay, lemon is a very simple oil, another citrus oil, right? But guess what? Lemon pulls a lot of people out of depression and anxiety. Because why? Because it's, first of all, a familiar scent. Second of all, it smells good, and it is a detoxer. Very, very good. I love it in the diffuser in the afternoon, right when my husband walks in the home. I know that I'm doing 2 things, making him think that the house is really clean and putting him in a better mood. So citrus oils are pretty powerful. Definitely want to include them in your daily use. Lemon can be a cleanser for the body and a cleanser for your home. So multiple ways to use it. We love to start off brand new people in Doterra with 1 to 2 drops of lemon in their water. Because when you start using the oils, your body, how do you say it? Your body does like a shift, right? Your body absorbs the oils and starts using them right away. Your body metabolizes oils every 2 hours. So that's why we work with people very closely when they start Doterra, so that they know they need to apply oils regularly throughout the day. Lemon is easy to use aromatically, topically, and internally. Frankincense. Okay. Frankincense I could talk about for an hour straight, because not only can you use it all 3 ways, but where's my frankincense? It is an oil that I take internally every single day. Why? Because it lowers inflammation. And where does a lot of disease begin? With inflammation in the body, right? So frankincense has sedative properties. It can calm our feelings. It helps with depression, all types of brain fog. It supports a healthy nervous system. So if you're a person that goes to the chiropractor, or if your nervous system has high spikes, frankincense can definitely help even out those spikes, help us control our feelings, get ourselves grounded, right? It also helps cells perform optimally. So it energizes the mitochondria inside the cell, and it helps that cell remember what it was created for. Now, on Aromatic Science and PubMed, those are two websites that has outside research by medical professionals documenting how beneficial this one oil is for senior citizens that are approaching early onset dementia or Alzheimer's. They've conducted studies where they diffused frankincense for a certain amount of time, a certain amount of hours in the senior healthcare center, and how it affected those people cognitively. And so frankincense is a pretty powerful oil that can be used all three ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. So those are all the oils that we're going to talk about today. Although doTERRA has over 100 different oils, those are some of the basics that every household should have, because they can help you manage over 400 different health concerns that pop up, from headaches to digestive issues to sleep issues, even to stress, mood management, right? And so we're going to wrap it up now with this question: what are your top 3 health concerns? Do you need something to help you manage stress? Are you looking for something to help you with sleep? Can we help you with digestive issues? Because we love to help people. These oils are helping people all over the world. And so now imagine your daily life without those concerns. Would your life be different? When I first went to my essential oil class, my very first class, I answered that question and I had a couple of tears in my eyes. And I said, those are small bottles. You don't have enough oils for me. I need gallons. I got so many problems. But my friend who took me to the class held my hand literally and said, we're just going to start with one health concern. That's why we only ask you for 3, right? Because most of us have multiple things that we want to work on. So let's just start with a few. And once we manage those, then we can knock off every other health concern that we have. So I would be remiss if I didn't mention our #1 selling product, okay? Because although doTERRA is an essential oil company, we have so many other things that we like to share with people. And our #1 selling product is actually Baseline Health, our vitamin package. It's called doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack. It helps with all types of health concerns because it's a whole food multivitamin and mineral supplement. So we can't possibly get enough of the vitamins and minerals that we need from our food. So every doctor is going to tell you that you need to supplement, right? So it has Microplex VMZ, which is our whole food supplement. Then we have Alpha CRX, which is our antioxidant, cellular energy, and longevity supplement, which is my favorite product out of all 3 of these bottles. And then we have XE Omega, which omegas are great for cardiac health as well as brain function. So it has 3, 6, and 9 essential fatty acids, plus 9 essential oils in it. And so this is available for anyone who wants to create a very stable foundation. Then you add the oils on top of that, and your healthy lifestyle begins to develop. Okay. In addition to our Lifelong Vitality Pack, we have Terrazyme, which is our digestive enzymes. I take 2 of those every night, and my bowel movements are very regular, and I am super happy. I can exercise, I have enough energy. I feel like when I eat, my body is breaking the food down and absorbing the nutrients and eliminating the waste product. We have PB Assist, which is our pre and probiotics, which creates a healthy gut and immune system. So those products are available. Now we're going to jump into 3 ways to purchase, okay? Because we don't want to tell you about all these great products, but then not how to buy them. So basically there's three ways. The first is retail, which is the most expensive. Friends don't sell friends retail. The second is wholesale, right? Super easy, get your own wholesale account. It's like a Costco membership. You just shop whenever you want and you get the discount. Okay. But number three is the way to get the biggest bang for your buck because you're paying below wholesale. So who doesn't like to get the best deal out there, right? This is the way to get the deepest savings below wholesale, which is starting with one of our starter kits. This waives your annual membership fee of $35. And now we're going to show you some of the kits that are available. Doterra has created a bunch of different kits to meet everybody's budget, okay? So here we have our Healthy Habits kit, which comes in at $195. You have the vitamin package, the Terrazymes, the PB Assist, 5 oils, and the Deep Blue Rub. It is a savings of $111 as opposed to purchasing all these products separately. Here is our most affordable kit for any household. It's kind of like a starter kit, like a sample kit, right? It comes with a diffuser, so that's great, and the top 10 oils that every household should have. We spoke about each one of these, except for tea tree, which is also known as Melaleuca, which has high antiviral properties, okay? And oregano, which is a hot oil, but it is nature's strongest antibiotic. So with the antiviral and an antibiotic in this kit, lots of people love it because they could treat both kinds. Next, we have the Home Essentials kit. It comes with the different diffuser, all the same oils as the last kit I showed you, but larger bottles, 15 ml. This one's $270 and you get three times as much oil as the last kit for $160. Now, this is my all-time favorite kit, the Aroma Touch kit. As a licensed massage therapist, this is all the oils that I use in my office. Every single one of my clients gets 2 to 3 drops of each one of these oils on their spine as I go through the process of massage. It also comes with the fractionated coconut oil. However, it does not come with the diffuser, so you kind of need to take that into consideration. And the best thing about this kit at $250 is that you get free access to an online AromaTouch certification course. So it is Dr. Hill himself who is explaining how to use each one of these oils, how to massage someone with each one of these oils to create homeostasis within the body. And then last but not least, or I should say the last kit, is our Natural Solutions kit. It's the largest kit. It's everything you will need to create a healthy lifestyle shift. If you are looking to just redo your medicine cabinet and start with all natural products, this is the way to go. It's $450, which is a savings of $240. And anyone who enrolls with our team this month will get additional free things if their order is over $100 or $200, okay? So pretty cool stuff there. And wrapping it up, we just want to let you know that if none of those kits met your needs, you can build and design your own kit. And if the order is at 150 PV, which means product value, you can qualify for some free oils. So good health never goes out of style, right? No matter what age you are, no matter what stage of life you are in, good health never goes out of style. We are always going to put time aside to manage our health. And so we want to encourage everyone here to get on board. Use doTERRA essential oils. get enrolled, get a kit, join this community because we have a ton of fun learning about how to create a healthy lifestyle. Hi, Sharon. I just stopped screen and opened it up to everybody here. Hi, Stetson. Welcome, welcome. I am going to open it up right now to questions before I jump into the last part. Anybody have any questions or comments or success stories and what they want to share? Go ahead, Ninfa.
'Cause I already take the long life Doterra pack, but what else can you add on for the fibromyalgia?
Ooh, that's a good question. 2 products, turmeric, soft gels, and the deep blue polyphenol. Do you have those?
I do have the deep blue one, but not the turmeric, not in the capsule, no.
Okay, so turmeric, soft gels, and the deep blue polyphenol can definitely help along with that lifelong vitality. Jennifer, did you have any other suggestions for that question?
I think you handled it. Yeah, I would
Okay.
recommend that. Mhm.
Great, thank you. Lauren, you have your hand up?
So for depression, you would recommend lemon.
Lemon, frankincense, balance. We have tons of oils that help with anxiety and depression.
I
mean-
love adaptive.
Adaptive.
Yes.
Yeah, and adaptive is one of the oils that you can get for free if your order is at 100 PV or more this month. So yeah, that's great. Adaptive wasn't even mentioned in all of our slides, but I think in the future, I'm going to switch up the slides so that we include that oil because it is pretty powerful. Yeah. Baseline health would be for depression would be the lifelong vitality, and then add all those other oils on top of it. And a lot of people have been successful on managing it, lowering their dosage of medication, titrating off of it, and being able to just depend on our oils and things. So,
What if a person has a bad cough?
oh, a bad cough?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd want to start with On Guard or Arbor Vitae to address the immune system. And there are a ton of different mixtures of oils that you could blend in order to help with the cough. So it depends what kind of cough it is. If you're looking for an expectorant to bring up phlegm,
Okay.
like just help you eliminate things, or if you're looking for a suppressant, right? Maybe it's just a dry cough. Maybe there's no phlegm. Maybe you just want to not cough as often.
What if
There's-
the person coughs and they spit up stuff? That means there's mucus, right? If they're coughing and then it, okay.
So the first oils would typically be breathe, and then sometimes eucalyptus or rosemary. Those are expectorants. They bring things up and help you just expel.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Dee, did you have your hand up?
Oh, no, she was asking about depression. I went to my Essential Life app and it says bergamot, citrus bliss, claricum, elevation, or frank.
Awesome. So look at you. Very
Yes.
quick, right? She's all, I went to my essential oil app. So there is an app and there is a written book where we go to look for our answers, right? What's that app? Oh yeah, Essential Life. It's called the Essential Life app. And that's what Dee was referring to. You just click on it and it tells you what things are good for. So there are a variety of oils to help with depression. And man, I think everybody needs to use oils for anxiety and depression, right?
Yep.
Linda, you have your hand up? I can't hear you.
That Essential Life book is a lifesaver because that's how I found out about the bed sores for my aunt. I wasn't sure. I was pretty sure lavender was one of them because, and then by it being a pharmaceutical grade now, and people are more readily to accept it than just an essential oil. So, but the Essential Life book is a lifesaver.
Yes. And we can use essential oils for our whole life, and there's never going to be a time where we know everything about them. And so we forget, right? I referenced the book yesterday because I had a labor doula client who said, I've got hemorrhoids and I haven't even had labor yet. Do you have anything for hemorrhoids? And I'm like, I know I do. So I went to the book and I found a recipe, something I've never thought of or heard of before. And so we're always learning new things, right? So that book, that app is a lifesaver. It's definitely needed. Okay, Sharon, did you have anything to share? Tell us about your favorite oil.
Well, it just depends on what's going on. But a day doesn't go by that I don't use Balance, frankincense, copaiba, plus the Lifelong Vitality Pack, always, every day, the Terrazyme. So I kind of have my daily regimen.
Awesome. And how long have you been using doTERRA?
Since 2018.
Okay. And how has your life changed since you've been using it?
It's very much more calm and balanced because I'm in my 50s. So what I really noticed was whenever the menopausal stuff started and my anxiety and everything, it was all crazy. That's when I really got serious about taking those vitamins every single day to the correct dosage, using that Balance, the Clary's Calm, the roller every day too. That's also, can't do without that one. And now that we have Adaptive too, that kind of gets added in the mix. But yeah, it really saved my daughter's life.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Love it. Love it. Okay, so that is the basic essential oil class that we usually cover. Now I'm going to share screen again and move into the business section. So if you're not interested in this portion, you could totally log off. We understand, but I'm going to run through this really quick. It's only going to take a few minutes because you never know. If you want to get your oils paid for, there is a way to do that. There are three types of people that usually come to our classes. The first is someone who wants to create a healthy lifestyle, and doTERRA has products that can help people do that, right? The second type of person is someone who wants to share what they've learned with others, perhaps to get their products paid for. And the third type of person is someone who wants to teach others these classes to earn an income or to make a larger impact in the world. So why partner with doTERRA? Well, we are the largest essential oil company in the world. We're the most trusted. Our products are being used in clinics all across the country. We are open in 120 markets, so we are an international company. We have a generous compensation plan, and we are debt-free with no outside funding. So how do you make money with doTERRA? Pretty simple. These are the four things that you have to do consistently. So I'm going to say consistently because that's where the magic is. If you do it one day and you don't do it, you do it a little bit and then you don't do it, then that's not going to work, right? But consistently doing these four things will help you make money in doTERRA. You sample people, you teach people, you enroll people, and then you support people, okay? So no matter how much money you're making, no matter what rank you are in doTERRA, you're still sampling people, teaching people, enrolling people, and supporting people. So here's the income potential when it comes to making money with doTERRA. You can see there, Elite at the very bottom is the foundational rank of doTERRA. People who are at that rank typically make $360 or more. And as you move up through the ranks of doTERRA, you can see what those ranks typically make. Are there any questions about this particular slide? I don't usually stop and ask any questions here, but anybody? Okay, I have one question. How would your life look like if you received a check every single month for $104,965 at Presidential Diamond, right? That's like the biggest number ever to me. I can't even fathom that right now. I'm working my way to Diamond, which still is a large number, $16,000 or more in one check as a Diamond leader in Doterra. I know I'm going to get there. I love this business and I will never stop sharing Doterra. But the potential income is limitless when you think about it, because everybody needs help with their healthcare. So it's just a matter of where you want to go, how much money you want to make, how much time and effort you want to put into it. Okay. So how much time is involved? If you want to get your oils paid for, you're looking at 3 to 5 hours a week, not very much time, right? If you want to supplement your income, it's a little bit more, 5 to 15 hours a week. And if you want to replace your income, you're looking like a full-time job, 15 to 30 hours a week. So could this work for you? Are you passionate about oils? Do you love people? Can you follow a system and get things done? Because there are systems that we plug you into, and then we set up an accountability schedule. We keep each other on track, and then we both start making money and the business gets really fun. So what's the next step? Do you have a wholesale account? If you do, are you on our LRP program, Loyalty Rewards Program? Do you run 100 PV LRP every single month? That's the only obligation that you need to conform with in order to collect commissions. Reach out for help, because we can plug you into all of our trainings and resources, and then start making your list of people that you want to reach out to and help and sample them, because this business is really all about helping others. Not only is it fun on our team because we have great systems in place, but it's really about helping the most people that we can. So we're going to wrap it up and close with this one saying: the only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it. I love this Doterra business because it is a personal development program with a compensation plan attached to it. As you join the business, you do a lot of personal work. And the more you grow, the more money you actually make, the more people you actually help. And so it is a personal development plan with a compensation plan attached to it. And we can accomplish whatever we want with Doterra as our vehicle financially. So Doterra blesses people physically with their oils, but also financially with the business aspect of it. So if anybody here is interested in starting the business or having that conversation and taking it a little further, I encourage you to reach out to the one who invited you and ask more questions, set up another Zoom, and start making your list of other people that you want to help. Okay? So that's our time for today. Thank you so much for joining me. In March, because this is the last Wednesday of this month, February, right? So next week, I'm going to take a break and not teach a basic essential oil class. But in March, I'm going to start teaching these Zoom basic essential oil classes on Mondays at 4 p.m. So follow me on Instagram at Dream Manifest Grow to have access to all of my invitations to all of my classes, okay? In addition to the basic essential oil classes, I teach every single Friday at 1:30 and 5:30 p.m. And our topic this Friday is all about why Doterra is different. And you're going to learn about how much adulteration takes place in this industry, because our oils are different, right? They're not the same as oils from Target or Amazon. Our oils are better. And so you're going to learn about things like that on our Friday class. So definitely show up there with the same number and code, and you'll learn a lot more. So thank you, everybody, for your time. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night. Bye.